welcome back to Let's Eat. I'm your host, Christine Scarpelli. We travel the Carolinas and Georgia looking for local eateries you might love. We're doing the hard work for you. First up, 13 Stripes. This is a brewery in Greenville County, South Carolina. They've got a lot to offer, even brew their own beer. First, take a look.
So we've got a dessert stout in these mixed barrels here.
Michael Robinson is a co-founder of 13 Stripes Brewery. Catching the brewing bug while serving in the Navy, he found his way to this unique location in the old Taylor's Mill on Mill Street.
When we came out here, I really liked the vibe, the aesthetic that was out here, the community that the owners had kind of built with all the artists and local makers that were out here building stuff.
The brewery is named after the 13 stripes in the American flag that represent the original colonies.
I've always been in love with that kind of era and the stories from the Revolutionary War time. So I wanted to capture some unknown stories, some folklore. We wanted every beer to have its own story.
10 to 18 are typically on tap.
Oh, this is Not My King. It's a pill-style lager. It's our flagship. It's brewed with 100% Carolina Pilsner malt.
Another top seller is Freeborn, a hazy New England IPA. Over a year, they have about 3 dozen beers to seasonally rotate through.
Our Oktoberfest lager, that one's always a big hit. Freedom Juice is a double IPA that we brew with New Groove out of Boiling Springs, and that's something we release for 4th of July every year.
Then March arrives. It's time to get your green on. St. Patrick's Day is just a week away, and 13 Stripes Brewery is ready.
We've got Drop of the Pure, is an Irish pub rock band playing. We're releasing the Jeremiah O'Brien Irish Dry Stout on Nitro, and then Dunkirk Pirate is an Irish Red Ale we'll be releasing for that occasion as well.
Expect special food, too, served up by the chef from the 13 Stripes River Lodge location on the Saluda River in Easley. 13 Stripes is celebrating their 6th year in May. In that time, they've been involved in lending a hand to multiple organizations.
Try to do local markets with other local businesses and try to open up our doors to allow them to come in and kind of showcase the things that they're doing.
They also work with charities on a quarterly basis, which leads to some special beers.
We'll do a special beer for Memorial Day and then Veterans Day. So we've worked with Semper Fi Fund for a couple of years. Upstate Warrior Solution, which is local, worked with them, contributing a portion of the proceeds back to them.
They've brewed special beers for Ales for ALS, the Greenville Zoo Foundation, and Heart Support, an organization that helps those suffering from depression and anxiety, being one with the community around them.
Just meeting people out at events and getting to hear people that people have enjoyed our beer and enjoy the space. That always makes it feel just really good.
Enjoy responsibly.
Yeah, cheers to a beverage for a great cause. They do so many great things for the community. That's nice to hear. Now we head to Savannah. All right, this place knows how to do snacks. And these, compared to some, are probably on the healthier side. We head down to check out some popcorn. Let's take a look.
All right, so if you're looking for a healthy snack option, Maria Zuvez here with the Savannah Voice Festival. Also, the Cook's Voice is going to show us how to make a healthier option for popcorn, or a healthier way to eat and enjoy popcorn, right?
We all love popcorn,
Who doesn't
right?
love popcorn?
When you're going to the Met Opera movie and you have your popcorn, they all go to the Met Opera movies here in Savannah, right?
Of course, yeah.
And she's singing, "Oh, Melody," then you're like eating. You want to make sure your popcorn is clean. Mm-hmm. And you know what I always say, it's like your pantry determines how you eat. So what I thought is I'd put together a sweet and a savory, like you said, of different kinds of popcorn that actually builds nutrition.
All right.
So
that's what we love
like
about you, Maria. Make everything healthier.
Always. Okay. Everybody has a voice in the kitchen, and this is how we're going to do it. So I thought I'd give you the sweet option. I'm going to do the savory. Mine has a little more layers to it, but each one of them is going to feature something really cool, which is it's actually smoked salt.
Oh, nice.
And I like the Applewood smoked salt from our friends at Salt Table. It's local, they're fabulous, they've been great sponsors, and I have tons of their salts in the kitchen. Are you ready?
Sweet and you're savory.
Yes.
All right, the yin and the yang, here we
It
go.
doesn't matter, it's perfect. We work so well together. So
Okay.
we're gonna use powders for popcorn, and we're gonna use some fat in order for the powder to stick.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it in what I call a focaccia method. We're gonna actually we put stuff on popcorn and we mix it up, or we shake it up. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna layer all of it together so every bite has flavor, okay?
Okay.
So for your sweet, we've got powdered peanut butter. And remember what I always say, Patty, read your labels. When you're buying items, make sure it's only peanuts that are in your powdered peanut.
Okay.
This is like a peanut flour, but it's just peanuts. And then we've got a beautiful date sugar. Date sugar is a little bit less sugary. It's lower glycemic. It's got lots of nutrients in it. And then this is beautiful, it's cinnamon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna make a snickerdoodle popcorn.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, and so this is actually cocoa powder, just cocoa, nothing else in it. No lecithin, no ingredients except cocoa. And then of course our applewood smoked salt.
And you
There we
air
go.
pop the popcorn.
And I air pop the popcorn. So for my sweet, my savory, I'm gonna be doing a wonderful paprika, our turmeric, and this is all for like blood pressure and inflammation, and something special called nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast isn't like what you think. It's not the yeast that we bake bread with. It's this fabulous product that has B vitamins and protein and fiber. And then I'm gonna put garlic powder with the salt. So all we're gonna do is our mise en place is gonna go right in here. So you start with yours, I'm
All
gonna
of
start
it?
with mine. Yep.
Okay.
You can make a lot of noise, just put it all in. And that's the beauty of it. Once you know what
Oh,
to
it
put,
smells good.
you just put, I know, it's like a sensory thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's all done. And then we're gonna take our fork and we're gonna mix it all together so we get even bites. Remember, we're gonna do like a layer for even bites.
We just mix it and go?
You just mix it and go.
All right.
So now we get to go.
Okay.
So here's your popcorn. Here's
then we get to
my
eat.
popcorn. First, we gotta add the fat. So believe it or not, Irish butter is so good
It's
for
my
you.
favorite.
It's so fabulous. So you're going to try, and I'm gonna use this beautiful olive oil.
All right.
And I like this spout because I can drizzle it nicely.
So just drizzle the butter?
Just drizzle
Okay.
it, make sure you get a lot on there. You don't have to use all that butter. I would just do it till you feel it's coated, right? We don't need to measure. We go by eye. That looks great.
Okay.
Oh, you're so Southern. Just use all the butter. I love it. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what we're gonna do is we're just going to have some fun with this and
Sprinkle.
sprinkle. And the higher up you go, the more consistent it's gonna be. So nice and high, feeling
I learned
like a
so
chef.
much with you, Maria. This is great.
Isn't this fun? I love playing with food.
Oh, this would be fun for a girls' night too. If you're coming over to
Exactly.
watch a movie.
Yep, or with the kids, you know,
Yeah.
it's like it's movie night. We're gonna put on our favorite Disney movie and let's make the popcorn. So see how beautiful this is? Let's take a look at that. Yeah, so what you wanna do is put the rest of your butter on top again. So we're
Okay.
gonna add another layer of the fat, which I'm gonna do as well. Remember focaccia style, we'll make focaccia some other time. And then we just put that in there again, and look how gorgeous that is. Now, so I'm gonna kick this up a notch, and I'm actually going to grate some really, really good Parmesan cheese, and I love to grate it fresh. And look at that, all of a sudden we've got another layer.
my gosh,
Bam!
I
Remember I
love
talk
this.
about layering, how layering is so important in food. Layer your food, you're layering your nutrition. So now we're just gonna finish it off with a little bit of color. Look how pretty that looks. You know, really honestly, there is no movie popcorn that works like this. Look at this.
All right, so enjoy and dig in.
Yes, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. Now we do love to like.
We'll
let's
toast with our
let's
little
toast.
popcorn kernels.
Here we go. And
You
then-
ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Toast.
Ta-da!
Oh my God, that's so good.
I like the cinnamon on there. That's
Doesn't
so
it make
good.
a difference? All right, you ready to trade?
Okay, I'll share with you.
Thank you.
A healthier version for sure. Yeah, popcorn can't get much healthier than that, and it looks tasty too. We've got many more restaurants to show you. That'll be coming up after this break. Welcome back to Let's Eat. Again, traveling the Carolinas and Georgia to find great restaurants for you. Up next, a snack that might not be as healthy, but it looks really, really good. Oh My Cookies is what we're checking out next in Winston-Salem.
Well, there's Nothing that quite satisfies a sweet tooth like a good chocolate chip or snickerdoodle cookie. But here at Oh My Cookie, while you might satisfy that sweet tooth, you're still gonna be craving more.
Well, I've always had a passion for baking.
Oh My Cookie food truck co-founder Shannon Hardy is a chip off the old block.
I was raised, baking, and it's just a passion of mine. And we started doing it and giving them away to family and friends. And they were like, "You've got to just start your own business, So that's what started it.
For her, there's something incredibly special about baking a fresh batch of cookies, and she's sharing that passion with others.
We started our business in May of 2023. And we started out, though, at the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Farmers Market, selling there. And then the demand just got pretty big, and they were asking us during the week, "Where are you? Where's your storefront?" So that's when my husband and I just came up with the idea of starting a mobile cookie truck. There's not any out there, so we just wanted to try that so we could be more mobile and go places that, where the demand was.
With her food truck, she's now whisking up dozens of different flavors.
We have 21 different flavors of cookies. So top seller is chocolate chip, and we call our chocolate chip the one and only chocolate chip. And I would say probably the other biggest seller is our strawberry cheesecake. We have our Dubai chocolate bars. That's like a huge TikTok craze. So we started doing those. And then we offer lemon pound cake bites and our banana pudding and Biscoff cookie puddings as well.
And carrying on that love of baking to her own daughter.
Our daughter actually helped us create the name. My husband and I were going back and forth with names, and we were in the kitchen one day, and my daughter was like, it's oh my. When people bite into the cookies, they're saying oh my, whether it's oh my gosh or, whatever. So it just stuck with us.
All right, let's give it a try. Oh my, so good.
Yeah, those were some of the best looking cookies I've ever seen. Would love to get up there to Winston-Salem and try some. And right down the road, we are learning a little bit about a new recipe. Maybe we can see it and want to eat it at home to try. This is shrimp ceviche in the same area. Take a look.
So we're going to make shrimp ceviche, and Chef Al Romano is here. We were talking just a few seconds ago about how traditionally you don't cook the shrimp or fish, but you're going to do it. Why is
Correct. So actually it's called denaturing process. The lime juice or lemon juice or acid will actually denature the shrimp or fish. Basically it looks like it's cooked, but I cooked it just to be safe.
Yeah.
Really, to serve it in a restaurant, you have to have a HACCP plan if you're going to do the true ceviche. So this is a cooked ceviche.
Yes.
So basically, when you cook the shrimp, you don't want to overcook them, unless it'll be like eating rubber bands.
Gotcha.
So what you want to do is, I start in cold water and bring my shrimp up just to a boil. And stop, once it's to a boil, stop, shock them, then I cut them up and you get little pieces like this.
Shock them just means get them back really cold with cold ice
yep.
water. You pour it over
stop
there.
The cooking process.
All right, so then you've got them chopped in there. What else are we putting in this
Now
dish?
we got some lemon juice, fresh lime juice.
That citrus is what would cook ceviche if
Yep,
you had not.
correct. And you let it sit overnight, like
Yes.
a 12-hour process. Some cucumbers.
Oh, I love cucumbers in a salad.
Yep.
They're so fresh
some
and crunchy.
peppers. So whatever peppers you want to put
Okay.
in, poblanos are good.
That's good.
You can go habaneros if you want to go hot.
If you want to go hot.
Cilantro, some red onions, a little salt and pepper, and this. We mix them. So you want to mix this, Shannon?
Oh, well, this
and
is so fresh and healthy. It's so
and then
good.
Next would be your avocado. So you want to get a nice soft avocado.
Okay.
And if it's really ripe, it'll come right off like this. It'll just peel right out of the skin.
And you're really just going to cube this up?
Yep, I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to put about 2 avocados in there. But
it makes it nice and
Yep,
creamy.
Yep.
Gives it that creamy texture.
Just chop it a little bit. and then throw them in there. You can throw a few more in there.
Okay.
After, and then that's your finished product right there.
So this is what you serve up over here.
Yep.
And there are little pitas that you can spoon it onto if you
Yep.
wanted to.
You could toast them. You could use chips, whatever you want to do. But it's a really nice dish. It's a fresh dish.
Very pretty
Yep,
too.
and
Great
healthy.
for spring parties. Yeah, if you're hosting people to come over, this is a great idea. Chef, thanks so much for this. Looks great.
Does look great. Yeah, it helps when your snack is pretty too, right? I would toast that pita. And cheers to a commercial break. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. Welcome back to Let's Eat. Checking out a restaurant in North Myrtle Beach now. This is Grandpa Mustache's Cheesecakes. I hope we get to hear the story behind this one. Take a look.
Welcome to Grandpa Mustache's Cheesecake.
It's a warm welcome from owner Peter Bouron, his wife June, and their son Robert, who had their soft opening on February 1st. Peter, originally from Brooklyn, New York, is a retired NYPD sergeant. In 2013, he opened his first bakery, but when a fire destroyed their New York location, the family decided to make a fresh start in South Carolina. Having no formal training with baking, Peter turned his love for making cheesecakes for friends and family into the business Grandpa Mustache's Cheesecake is today.
Before we had the store, my wife, we had gone to a party, and the guy who ran the party had he made cheesecake. So my wife tried it, she liked it, and I didn't know at that point that she liked cheesecake. So I got the recipe from him, and as a surprise, I made one for her. I just started making it for my family and friends and everything.
After a short break from baking, they decided to start again until they realized they couldn't find the original recipe, so they started creating their own.
But I remembered a lot of the ingredients, I kind of had an idea, so I started making them, and she would test it. It was not sweet enough, it was too sweet, and each time I changed the recipe, I would make a notation, and then once we came up with this recipe, she said, that's delicious. So I kept it ever since then.
Mustaches are everywhere here, on the signs, in the decor, and even in the name, which originated from a sweet nickname.
So years ago when our grandchildren were small, to differentiate me from their other grandfather, whenever my daughter-in-law would say Grandpa, they'd say which one, the one with the mustache or without. So I became Grandpa Mustache.
Keeping the main recipe the same throughout their cheesecakes, they've added a personal spin to different flavors, like their tangy key lime cheesecake. Made with eggs, cream cheese, half and half cream, lime zest, sugar, all resting on a graham cracker crust, is sweet and citrusy. Their creamy peanut butter cup cheesecake starts with the same base recipe and adds a mix of peanut butter cup pieces. It then sits in a water bath before being placed in the oven for that delicious combination of smooth with a little crunch. While constantly updating their flavors to cater to every taste bud, they offer sizes from 5 to 10 inches, even having done wedding cheesecakes. And if cheesecake isn't what you're craving, they also make rich, homemade rice pudding. Peter may be the face, or should I say the mustache, of the bakery, but June is the one behind the flavors, making sure each one is made fresh and to perfection.
I've never even eaten cheesecake.
Wow.
Never had cheesecake in my life.
Wow.
So I don't like cream cheese. I used to have cream cheese on bagels. I don't like it. So I don't eat cream cheese. I've never had it in my life. My wife is the taste tester.
Their teamwork has paid off, earning the Browns multiple awards for their desserts. If you normally don't gravitate towards cheesecakes, you might want to let Grandpa Mustache change your mind.
We've actually had people say that. We've actually had a woman here one day, and she makes cheesecake, and her daughter doesn't like it, and she loved mine. And the woman actually said to me, she said, you got a gift.
Even if you have a lot on your plate, try some of their desserts, and you might just find room for seconds.
Grandpa Mustache, how cute. I love a dish with a story behind it. All right, we're going to head down to Savannah now. How about a cocktail? I think it's time in the broadcast for one. This is a peach basil bourbon smash. Can't wait to see how it's made.
Hello friends, my name is Taylor. I'm here at the Old Pink House in downtown Savannah, Georgia. I'm going to start off by making our peach smash. Our peach smash is going to have 1.25 of our Rift bourbon. This Rift bourbon is a single barrel and it's been aged for 48 months. This whiskey itself adds more of the juiciness to the drink. Then I'm going to add, right over here my friend, the peach cambrai. I'm going to add 0.5, And then I'm gonna grab our chartreuse, give it an herbal fire to it. I'm gonna do 0.25 of this. There we go. Alrighty. Then I'm gonna add 2 dashes of our peach bitters. I'm going to add 0.75 of our freshly squeezed made lemon juice, made here daily. Alrighty. Then I'm going to add 2 ounces of our peach basil puree. We make this also here in house as well. We use 6 cups of sugar, 12 cups of water, 8 basil sprigs, 16 pounds of peaches, and 2 tablespoons of white vinaigrette and a tablespoon, 0.5 of a tablespoon of salt. Now we're going to shake. Alrighty. Going to pour in here. Also use our ginger. Here we are. Perfect. We're going to garnish with our mint. And here's this. And this is our peach smash.
I want to pack up and go try one of those right now. And any time of year, you can enjoy a peach smash. Much more food after the break. Stay with us. Hey, welcome back to Let's Eat. We've got one more restaurant for you, and I can't wait to show it to you. It is a classic in Greenville. Dignitaries eat here, average Joe and everybody in between. Take a look at OJ's Diner. The meat and 3. Really, it turns into a math problem when you see the size of the menu at OJ's Diner in Greenville. Now, this is Southern cooking, and no matter where you're from, it makes you feel like you're sitting at home at Mom's table.
Before we became OJ's Diner, it was McBee's Diner, named after the lady who owned it. My uncle and my cousin, they worked for her, and when she got ready to retire, she basically offered it to my family members.
Jordan Johnson is general manager here at OJ's Diner in West Greenville. It's named for his uncle, Olin Johnson, who the family says wanted to serve supper to his neighborhood.
In an area where there's a lot of fast food stuff, a lot of burgers, fries, it kind of takes you back to your childhood roots of having home-cooked meals.
Sunday in particular, Johnson says when he was growing up, that's when you'd gather around the table and eat what Grandma spent the day cooking.
Mac and cheese, turnip greens, fried chicken.
Those items are always on the menu here, and for good reason.
You know, people sometimes when we don't have mac and cheese, they'll walk out on us.
Assistant Manager Elliot Thurman says the customers are forgiving. Some return daily for the special, and the restaurant caters to that.
Mondays we do lasagna and pork chops. Tuesdays, that Thanksgiving meal, turkey, dressing. We actually bake a whole turkey, pull it off the bone, slice it, break the dark meat off, and serve it sliced.
What do your customers say about this?
They love it. We sell out pretty much every day.
Add a fresh baked biscuit, and you have a meal just like you'd share around a holiday table.
I want people to feel like they're at home when they walk in here. We've always maintained and had that kind of a feel in this place. People come in and you're family. You're part of the crew almost.
We're gonna try everything here. It's Tuesday, it's Turkey Day. Elliot, thank you. Let's eat. Remember that restaurant had so much fun? That was a couple years ago and still fantastic. Hey, thanks for joining us for Let's Eat. Another episode coming your way very soon. Stay with us for more local restaurants in the Carolinas and Georgia.